Hello everybody, Houston here for another video. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe and share with your friends as well. And let's jump into the charts. Okay, so before starting, there is a lot of things here to cover. It is not easy at all. And so if you have any doubt, if you can understand, take notes and do your research. Use the keywords, okay? Or you can leave the questions in the comments or ask me on Twitter, okay? And let's start from the crypto market, because everything that we have been talking about, it's not only about the crypto market, okay? I will write here just a second so you guys can understand what's happening. Just a second. Okay, folks, so this is what we have. We have the stock markets, we have the money, yes, the fiat currencies all over, and we have the risk assets. Okay, and so what's the big deal here? What's the thing behind all the three? All the three are tied together, believe or not. And why? There is an inverted correlation that I talked about before many times on how each one will behave against the other and vice versa. Okay, for example, how the stocks go up? When money buys stocks. So this is easy to understand, right? No problem at all. And when stocks are going down or there is a problem in stocks, people will close their positions or be liquidated and money will flow back. I mean, people will close their positions in stocks to sit on currency, in their money. Japanese yen, US dollar, doesn't matter. So the stock go down, money will be stronger. And the same works for risky assets. When money goes into risky assets go up. And when there is a problem or uncertainty or whatever, people will close their positions, taking profits, or will be liquidated, and they will rest on money. Okay? And so this is key to understand what we have here. What's the actual scenario that we have? Because all the folks out there charting, for example, Bitcoin only, and calling for, well, this is it, it's the bull run right now, it's moon Lambos all over, and no, it's wrong. And that's one of the reasons they always fail, because they only look to a single scenario. But we have multiple scenarios involved, like we can see here. So for example, this one here and this one here, both are tied to money. So when we have a problem with money, for example, if the Fed had made a cut to the interest rates, what would happen? The money would flow into the markets. So stocks would go up and risk assets as well. But and the same is true when we have problems in stocks and problems in risky assets. People will move back to money and money will be stronger. So anyone who doesn't acknowledge the bigger picture of all things will fail, like they are already failing. Okay, so now let's move from the charts, and I'm going to show you and explain everything that's happening. So just a second, please. Okay, let's go. Sorry, my throat's killing me. Uh, okay, so we know where we are going. Okay, we are going up. But before going up, what must happen? And when it will happen? So those are the first two questions. Okay, because we know crypto is in a bullish trend. It's crystal clear. Okay, anyone calling for new lows, it's complete clueless. It's a troll. Okay, even people like Robert Hart calling for 1 cent XRP, it's completely useless. He has no idea what he's doing. It's a spoiled child. So it's crystal clear. It's a bullish trend. So this is a bullish continuation pattern, and we are going up. The question is when. So what we do here, this chart is total, which is for stands for the whole crypto market, um, total market capitalization. And so the thing here is, let me see if I can go closer. Okay, so the range we have right now, and remember, please, everything that we are talking about here are possible scenarios, possible ways such things can happen. This is not a magical formula or a recipe. No, there is no such a thing. Don't stick to a single possibility. Don't hold into something that you are not aware how this can play out. Okay? Please, possible scenarios. And also don't ask me about targets, dates, when is going to be the bottom. Okay? I'm not a fortune teller. So this range right here. So this chart is the same as Bitcoin. Okay, it's basically the same. So this is the range right here, the square, for the last train event. Because why? What's the point here? We are not going lower compared with this guy here. Reason, this is the last chance to jump into the train. Okay, so it's very simple, but I saw that a lot of people didn't understand what this is about. So if we go, let me go a bit closer. Okay, so let's say let's use a Bitcoin chart. I believe it's better. Just a second, because you will be able to see the numbers. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's almost the same chart. Okay, almost no change at all. So let's draw the range. So as you guys can see, this is the range for the last train. 10,429 and 3,850. But we know by a matter of fact, we are not going to make a double bottom. Okay, it's almost impossible. And why? This event right here was driven by this guy, or at least by the food behind this event. Okay, and so can you guys see the range of this rejection here? It's a 60% plus rejection, which means the bulls are all the way in control. Okay, they have control of everything here. If they want, we can go like, let's say 46, 5, 5 and 5, doesn't matter. This is the last train, last chance to buy in this example here, Bitcoin. Okay, so that's so right now 9,400. You have a range of 6,000, actually 5,400, $800. That's the range you have for the last trade. Okay, and again, this is not financial advice. You guys know the drill. So this is the last chance to buy Bitcoin at this range of price. Easy. just like it is. The top from the bottom, in between, it's the range. This is it. There is no magical trick, there is no nothing, just like it is. Okay, so it is possible to go up from here. Yes, it is. What are the chances? The chances are the same that for the double bottom or the new low, almost close to 0 or 1%. Okay, this move right here is not the behavior of a bullish continuation. Okay, again, can happen. Yes, everything can happen. A meteor can fall into the earth, and everything can happen at any time. That's how we acknowledge risk. Okay, so what is the other side if you jump in right now on FOMO? Because you don't know, you don't want to miss the train. And so let's say, oh, okay, I'm going to buy here because I'm for the long run, I don't care. Okay, the only risk you have is that Bitcoin goes down and then goes up again. So it's like you are exchanging, let's say 50 Bitcoin, and you could buy 25 Bitcoin. But at 25, you will have the chance, the risk to lose the train. Right? Because we don't know when it's going to happen. But we know we are already at this event. Okay? So it's like you bought the ticket and the train is parked. Okay? And you are waiting by the platform. And it take 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and you keep waiting, and then from a sudden you say, oh, okay, I'm go home to take a nap, and then I'll come back tomorrow, and then you come back and the train already gone. Okay, so this is one way to look at this picture. Okay, so we talked about crypto. Now I'm going to show you again. Remember, let me go to the weekly to be crystal clear. So I will make draws here in a very newbie way, because just for you guys to follow me. Okay, so these are previous all-time high, lower high, and all previous highs, and this is our last high. Okay, which is still a lower high compared with the previous ones. So this scenario here is a top, correct? And we have a lot of people who are all the way bullish. They are calling for moon already, right? Yes, so the problem is, we know the markets will always punish the majority of people. If we have more longs than shorts, they are going to punish the longs. No news about it. Okay, so have this in mind. Crypto right now on top. Okay, and also if you look for XRP, on the range for XRP, let's take a quick look. So as you guys can see, for this range, it's XRP is poorly performing, so it's not a big deal. But for this range, I already lost the high a long time ago, and right now this is the high for XRP. Okay, so bad. Now let's take a look on Ethereum. Just a second, please. Okay, let's go. So as you guys can see, Ethereum, previous highs. This is the last high, correct? We have a high. And so keep following me here. Just another one so you guys can have a better idea. So again, lower high, previous high, lower high, higher high compared with the previous one, but still lower high. So nothing changed in the bigger picture. And so this is a place for a high. Okay, have this in mind. Crypto, a lot of cryptos at a higher point. Okay, now let's take a look on Dow Jones stocks. Just a second. Can you see where the stock markets, the 30 top assets, stocks that are measured in Dow Jones are at right now? So this is not a the middle, this is not a bottom, this is a top. Okay. Now let's and if we take out the log scale, it goes even worse. Okay, all the way worse. So as you guys can see, it's all the way parabolic. And parabolics don't end well. Okay, let's take a closer look. So this is our previous top or previous high. This is our lower high, and almost 100% rejection. And this range right here, it's the previous range. Actually, is a little above for the a previous target for a long that we made back in the day. But okay, it's a key level. Okay, that's the point. And if we use Fibonacci here, just a second. So I talked about this in the previous videos, that this level here would be key. Okay, and we end up rejected from this level. Okay, have this in mind. Let's go. Just a second. It will be clear on the 4 hours chart. Okay, so this is the rejection from the 780 level. And this move right here, folks, remember, this move right here can be the loser's rally. Okay, and we have this gap here that we can fill the gap, and it's going to be also another 70-80% move. Okay, and then if we keep going, bang, 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 close the gap. If we are right, and this is the loser's rally, it's going to be something very, very ugly. Okay, but we are expecting and watching for these scenarios. So crypto up, stocks all-time highs. Let's take a look on Amazon. Just a second. So as you guys can see, it's high after high. And then we had multiple reversal candles here, which is all the way bad. And we have a key level here at 2584 that I also highlighted before. That could be trigger for later bullish continuation, but for now can be the last action for the bulls. Okay, and now let's take a look on the dollar. Okay, so we have stocks up, we have risky assets up. Oh, just a second, there's another one before the dollar. Hold your hats, cool your jets. Okay, folks, so this is the gold on the monthly chart, and as you guys can see here, this is a top. It's not a middle and it's not a bottom. It's a top with what? A big and fat evening star, which is all the way bearish for the short time frame, not for the bigger picture of things. Okay, and so we have crypto on top, precious metals on top, stocks on top, and now let's go to gold, to the dollar, sorry. Yes, and we have the dollar somewhat neutral, okay? But the thing is, again, let me write here. Just a second. So, we have stocks up, risk assets up, and money neutral, okay? So, if the stocks go down, and it's very likely to go, just like I showed you. If stocks go down and crash, money you get back. So people will close their positions on stocks or will be liquidated, and they will rest on currency. And if the same happens with risk assets, gold, crypto, and etc., the same will happen. People will close their positions or they will be liquidated, and they will wait on cash. Okay? And so, what happens if people wait on cash? Cash will be stronger. And with a stronger cash, what will happen? Cash go up, stocks go down, and risk assets go down. And so this, guys, is one of the ways to look at the things that are happening, unfolding right now. Okay? And for example here, if right now we have a strong move here up, the risk assets will plunge and stocks may plunge as well. Okay, may. It's like may 50-50%. But risk assets will plunge for sure, no doubt about it. So, about the last train compared with the Bitcoin and all the other scenarios. Just a second, let's go back to Bitcoin. So, if money goes up in a strong way right now, Bitcoin and the whole crypto market will go down. So we have a schedule that is fiat against crypto or risk assets. Okay, so far we are accurate, but now let me show you something here in the lower time frame. So just a second. Okay, let's start from the monthly again. We know for the bigger picture we are going up. Okay, so no news about it. But we want to nail or be as close as possible to it. Okay, so we start from the last candle, which is all the way bearish. It's a shooting star. Okay, and we have 15 days to go. And in these 15 days, what we have? You'll be able to see on the weekly, just a second. Hold on. Okay, so in the next 2 weeks, around 2 weeks, we are enter the summer. Okay, and let's take a closer look in the past to refresh your memory. So this was the last time we were high at the summer pivot. And what happened? We had bullish activity, but always fading in lower highs, which is all the way bearish. And we called for a dump here that indeed we had, and we shorted the 10K. But yeah, so let's go. And right now what we have here, we are close to the same scenario, but we have less volume and less volatility. So this is a fact. So we can expect the same bullish behavior that we had back in the day. This is a fact, okay? And so the question I'm asking myself now is this. We are going up just a little bit to fulfill the dreams of the Moon guys and the Lambo folks and the Racket Wagon, because they are bullish, right? And so for a bull trap, what do you want for a bull trap? You want more people buying and more people longing. The more people you have in the counter hand, the more money the exchange and the whales will make. Easy. And they are going to punish the majority of folks. And we know the klepto Twitter is calling for new highs non-stop. The majority of people. And the majority of people is, just a second, 80% winners and 90% losers. Who you guys think they are going to punish here? The smart money or the Hackett Wagon folks calling for Moon? So that is a lot of things to look at, a lot of math, a lot of psychological effects, events. And so this is the reason for the summer is just for you guys to remember what happened before, okay? Because most people have a short memory. And let's go to the 3 days. Okay, so this scenario is not clear here, but it's clear here. Yeah. So again, a little recap on what we had. We had this bullish continuation pattern that broke bullish but was too weak for the size of the pattern, which was a bearish signal. And right after, we end up with the scan candle that we saw many so far, many. Yeah, so and then grinding line, another bear break, then we had another bear break compared with the previous one, but, and a big but here, just a second, because folks who like to trade incomplete patterns, for example, similar to this one here, doesn't have to be 100% accurate, just a second. Okay, so this, and also, just a second. Okay, so this is the scenario. Let me take a closer look. Yeah, so hold on. Yes, perfect now. This scenario right here, most people who are not aware on technical analysis and patterns and etc., they believe this is bullish. And I even saw a video where a dude he said that something like this would happen. Believe it or not. Yeah. So this is a bearish pattern. It's a rising wedge, but it's not too aggressive. Okay, which in my opinion can be. So remember, we didn't have this candle back yesterday. Okay, yes, it's a bullish candle, but for the short time frame, not for the long timer frame. So remember, this is a daily chart. We are talking about days and not 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 weeks. Okay, few days. That's the outcome of this this candle. And so the perfect scenario for the moon folks and the FOMO folks is to fulfill the narrative for the Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin is bullish. Bitcoin is going to $50,000 right now. This is crazy. Yeah, let's go. They're going to play out their, let's say, their idea, but just for a while. And we have specific levels right here. Just a second. Actually, we have a lot of them, but okay, no problem. So what we can see here, with this candle, the bulls, or late bulls, or FOMO bulls, they will look at it and say, well, it's bullish. Let's jump in. We have they will account this line as a support, which is the first mistake. It's not support, okay? The lower bands and the upper bands doesn't act as support. Also trend lines, they are not support, okay? And we had this support right here, but we had a breach, okay? And this is key to understand what can happen in the next days and weeks, okay? Because this can be a breach for later bearish continuation. Doesn't happen to happen right now, okay? So if the jump, again, another thing, there's multiple things here. It's not so simple. This reaction right here, this candle only turned bullish, not because of Bitcoin or crypto itself. Zero correlation, zero. This was all based on, and don't take my word for it, open your charts and check it out. So you saw, just a second, it's not going to work like this. Hold on, let's go again to the previous example. Just a second. Okay, so stocks went up, and then the dollar went down, and crypto was going down as well. Not only crypto, but precious metals also. And so before this scenario right here, what we had stocks going down, money going up, and precious metals and crypto going down. And the scenario that we have today is stocks going up, money going down, and risky assets reacting against money. So the dollar, not the dollar, sorry, silver, gold, palladium, they all had a strong reaction against fiat currencies. Okay, and we shorted gold yesterday at 1731. It went all the way down to 1720, and right after the money fall, the risk assets went up again. So gold, again, gold, silver, palladium, platinum, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, all behaved against money. So this has nothing about Bitcoin being amazing, Bitcoin halving. The smart money doesn't care about it. Believe it or not, they don't care. Because we are talking about a market with 250 billion. The things that we were talking about here are up to 90 trillion. So it's like this. 90 trillion against 250 billion. And so the first one stands for stocks, and the second one stands for crypto alone. You're not even talking about money. This is for you guys to understand. The crypto market, they don't care about fundamentals. They don't care. A single move, in a small move, they can do whatever they want at any time, any moment. Okay? So what we may expect for this scenario right here for Bitcoin. We have 2 weeks ahead before the summer, so we can go for something like this, and then at the summer we can have, it's true, a higher high. It is possible. I'm not saying it is likely or saying it's going to happen. Remember, possible. And it is also possible that we're going to have a small follow through here and end up in the range for the 50%, okay, which is going to be something close to this level right here, and then we go down for the last train event with strong sell candles, a scenario more clear, okay, because right now they don't want they want more people in, they want more money, they want to take more money from people. That's the idea from the markets. They want to wipe out as many people as possible. That's how it works. Yes, there's no a cool guy here, that asset is my friend. No, nothing here is our friend. Okay, everything in the stock markets or forex markets, crypto market, everything is your enemy. Okay, and most people can realize it because they are emotional, and they are the first ones to be wiped out, and also the ones who follow their crazy ideas. So let me see what else I have to. Just a second. There's a lot of things, folks. A lot of things. So if we presume, okay, here I'm speculating, okay, if this is the 50% for this whole range, then it's going to be the point where it will cease the bullish activity before a drop, okay. And just for you guys to have an idea, again, let's get back to gold. Just a second. Yeah. So as you guys can see, we are almost in the same scenario as crypto. Let me zoom here. Let me show you what we had a few hours ago. Okay, so this was our short right here. Okay, so we shorted this candle right here, and we end up with this strong sell, which I was aiming for. And again, this move up here was not based on gold fundamentals. No, nothing, zero, just like crypto. Was all based against fiat fundamentals. Okay, so fiat currencies went down, gold and crypto went up. This is the inverted correlation that we talked about many times before. Okay, so there's no news about it. But don't try, okay, trust me, don't try to use it in a way that you can predict everything that's going to happen, because it's not going to work. Because sometimes all the three go up together. Okay, there's no free lunch, you guys know the drill. There's no way to be the top guy that can nail everything. Okay, there is no such a thing. And so almost, not almost, but very similar to crypto. And remember, crypto is in ascending wedge. This draw here is not, it's accurate, it's valid, but it's too narrow. Okay, it's very, very likely to break soon. And where is that? Where is my bearish candle? Yeah, so here it is. Evening star for gold, all the way bearish in the short time frame, which means the last trend for gold, it's closed as well, because soon, very soon, the precious metals are going to move as well. And we also have the targets already. 2584 is the first one, and yeah, and maybe 2130 is going to be the first pit stop. 2110, around this level. So folks, as you guys can see, it's not easy at all. There is no free lunch out there. Things are complicated. And let's go back to Bitcoin. Oh, let's take a look on Tesla. Just a quick look. Hold on. Okay, we have a trigger for later bullish continuation, which is amazing, fantastic. And believe it or not, just a second please. Okay, so and believe it or not, the next target for later ahead in future, the next target is going to be 1584. 15, give me the number, 1584. Okay, so this is going to be the first target for future bullish continuation for Tesla. Tesla is not over, is not done, far from it. But before this thing happens, as we have scenarios for the last train to jump in, we also have scenarios for the last train to leave. Okay, and so we are at a very key moment in all the markets, very key. Let's take a look here for the weekly. No, 3 days. Okay, so here is the first sign of the end. Joke. It's a second. So as you guys can see, another evening star. Okay, all the way bad, all the way bearish. And let's take a closer look. Just a second please. Okay, let's go. So we had the trigger for later bullish continuation, strong sell, retest that this can be. Let's take a look in the 4 hours. Okay, somewhat not clear. Okay, now it's much better. So as you guys can see, they made it a comeback after this strong sell. We had a bearish spinning top here, the red small guy, which is bearish as well, and resting on top of the key new support is not able to hold. Okay, and what is, oh yes, let's take a look here on Fibonacci. So that's the range for a bull trap, where we have our previous high, lower high, a strong resistance level ahead and strong support below. Okay, so this is the perfect range for bull trap. And I also have to look for shorts here. Yep, have to pay attention. And yeah, so guys, as you guys can see, we have tops and bottoms, at least for some coins, for example, MGI. Just a second. As you guys can see, we have a strong inverted correlation between some assets and stocks and money and etc. So we don't know if it is true that if the whole stock market crash, the ones that are on top, if this kind of move is going to trigger a bullish reaction for the ones who are in the bottom. We don't know. It is possible because some are overpriced and others like MGI are not. Okay, so we are at a very key moment, folks. It's that moment that or we are going to make the best deal of our lives or the worst deal of our lives. Okay, and again, so this is not a financial advice. You guys know the drill. If you are trying to trade or trying to invest and you have no idea what you are doing, you should consult a financial advisor. Keep looking at crypto Twitter or Telegram groups or folks on YouTube is not going to help you at all. Okay, because you are going to rely your investments on what other people think is somewhat a thing that you guys should reconsider. Okay, I'm telling you this because when I started, I didn't have any help at all. Only crap traps all over, broken charts, stupid ideas. It was hell. Okay, so yes, folks. Again, let's make the draw here. This is the range. Okay, even if somehow the bulls are able, the chance for such an event is very low. Okay, but even if they are able to make it to 12K, still lower high, also overextended, which is not bullish, it's parabolic. Okay, so guys, I believe I covered everything. There's a lot of things here. It's not easy at all. Okay, there's a lot of stuff, and yeah, so when you see people talking about a single chart and a single event, the chance to be wrong is way above 95%. Okay, that's not how it works. That's not how the market's mechanics play out. So now let me take a quick look here on the chat. I don't know what's happening here. Just a second. Tom B, hello all. Hello Tom. Zil looks good. Hello John. Well, Zil, it's parabolic. Anything that's parabolic is not good at all. Not in such circumstances where the other things are moving down, you know. I will take a look on Zil soon. ABL, hi, I'm glad that the train did not leave yet. Right on time. You're welcome, my friend. Need some more fiat money, indeed. Buzz Van, from the beginning. Hello, everyone. Hello, Buzz. Let me see. Sorry, John. This is our year. Yes, very likely. If Bitcoin and crypto keep moving up, but in a corrective way, in a bearish way, it's very likely to have this major bull break around the winter. Okay, and not around the autumn. So pay attention to the ranges as well. Hello Joshua, Sean 8080, hello. Johnny, hello. Hey Jan, hello my friend, thanks for trying for us and your effort, you are very welcome. XRP Estes, Houston, you're the man. Oh, thank you. Hugo Correa, legend. Oh, thank you. Carl Whitehead. Oh, okay, so Acrobat Namer, no, my friend, let's go. Logger, what does XRP stits means? Let's see, Geometrics. Oh, folks, Geometria is all the way useless, okay? There's a lot of duds out there with the brain damage due to that thing, so avoid it. Okay, so Jace, thank you for your time and explanation. You're very welcome. Logger, thanks. Sean, what trading platform is this? TradingView, XRP Spark. Train will be ready when Coston is done. This is when Flare Network and XRP is integrated into Leap along with Avalanche. No, we are not discussing the fundamentals for XRP or Bitcoin or Ethereum because they are already. They're already. If this was the trigger, we already would have the bull break or the new bull run, which is not the point here. The point is the market wants most people making the bad choice before the market move. That's how this is about. We saw this back in 2017, 2 times. The first one when we were trading below 0.02 cents, 3 cents, and then at 11 cents. The same thing happening over and over and over, non-stop. The ripple last train, but we go down. That's what I just talked. I mentioned everything about it in the video. Global XRP, look at 4-6 years instead. We have a time frame for 2025, before 2025, not only for crypto. John Cardozo, Night Bro, hello. Lucas, Donges, some last train for MGI, maybe, if the inverted correlation is true. Future Boy, what does it mean, the last train? Can you provide a time frame when it is too late for the train? So my friend, this is what I just talked about in the video. Don't ask me about dates, and I show you the range where this can happen. But don't ask me about days, weeks, when I'm not a fortune teller. I can see the future. I can see. I'm showing you this is the last move. Last one. There is not going to be another one or multiple ones. This is the last one before going up. If we are going down $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, we don't know, but we know it's going down. We don't know how much. It's impossible to know. We have targets in the Champions Club, but we don't know if those targets will be reached. You understand? There's a big difference what you may expect and what's going to happen. Most people, they stick to the idea that because they have a target, this must happen. And that's the failure number one. The reason. You are welcome, Carl. John Giri, this was probably the single best video I watched since I got in crypto. Thanks, man. You're very welcome. Thank you. John, thank you, Houston. You're very welcome. João Alegria. Oh, it's also John. Thanks for your insights, my friend. The blockchain backer doesn't think XRP will get below 17 cents. Do you agree? You know, I don't like to bash other people, but you guys know I don't support or like people who are clueless on technical analysis, especially the Moon folks, the Lambo folks, the videos with titles like this. Don't lose this one. This is the last move for XRP. XRP is going to explode. They are doing such things since 2018, January. And when you check the way, okay, let's talk straight about Becker. The way he uses Fibonacci, he's clueless. They have no idea about Fibonacci. Fibonacci in a range from 0 to 100, he knows like 5%. That's it. And when it comes down to technical analysis, he's almost clueless. Don't take my word for it. Go and check his videos. And us also ask what is his occupation. I will leave it here. Okay? That's it. About XRP not going below 17 cents, well, he's presuming the market's going to skyrocket from here. This is it. Not only he, a lot of other folks that are always wrong. It can happen, yes. We can move from here, yes. We may not happen, yes. But what is the winning rate when they are trading? What is their technical analysis accuracy when they are charting? So the question, folks, understand this, is not what people are saying what's going to happen. Is about how many times they are accurate when you are talking about such scenarios. It's the same that Gordon Gekko, okay, the claptrap, the top claptrap. He's always posting charts that he's still, and he's always making predictions, and he's always wrong. Why? Doesn't matter what he say, he's always wrong. If these guys are making such claims day after day, XRP is bullish, XRP is going to bull break, XRP amazing, XRP fantastic, that's not how it works. They've been wrong all the way in the past. They're always calling for new highs. Check their accuracy before listening to someone. Check his past, his history. Check what he's doing, if it's valid, if it works. That's the way you guys have to do it. You guys are doing it wrong. It's like this: people watch other folks' videos and analysis, and they tag me and they ask me, and they ask, well, what do you think about it? And the right question should be, what you see there, it's true. If you can tell by yourself, you are probably being fooled by those guys. That's the fact about it. Because when they make technical analysis, you can understand a single thing, because most of the charts are not even valid. They're fooling a lot of people. And it's amazing to see like 5,000 likes, 15,000 likes, 100,000 followers, and they are always wrong. So it's like the opium gang. People are addicted. I don't know what's happening. Jesus Torrescusa, thank you, Visto. You're very welcome, Jesus. Nilson Cabral, that's my brother. Nilson is my brother. King of Fun, I overfilled my car engine today with oil. That's bad news. Hey John, when I look BTC chart on out, it looks like finish uptrend. When I look on log scale, it looks like it's not finished yet. That's something you have to work out. Joshua, you are welcome, my friend. 2021 is going to be great. Yes, and folks, there is another key thing here, very key. We still don't have the new sun cycle. We're still in minimum solaris. Soon we are going to have maximum solaris. So what the folks, just a second, let me drink some water, just a second. So what these folks out there, the racket wagon folks, are saying is this: we are going to move right now before Maximus Solaris period, which is the beginning of solar cycle 25. This is their claim, and they don't understand. They are clueless on technical analysis, and they have no idea about the sun cycle correlation. And so what we are calling in the Champions Club is this: we are waiting for a last dip, a last move down before going up. And we are going up together with the next sun cycle. So this is what we believe. This is what our analyses are made on top of. Okay, this is the fundamentals for my analysis, my perspective, not on Lambos and party with girls. No. We're talking about math. So yeah, and the claptraps have zero shame. Yes, all the time. They don't care. It's all about fooling people, and this is it. It's incredible. Grown men behaving like children. Yes. The boiling crypto. Life is amazing. It is what it should be. Yes. Future Boy agree. Makes absolute sense to look at the track records of callers. Yes. Track records. Yes. That's what we have to look out for. For example, right now, our win ratio for trades, it's 3.65 for each loss, which means we made like 97 trades and we lost 27. So on 4 calls we are wrong in 1. Okay, so this is why I'm sticking with my analysis, my plan. This is why I'm not checking other people analysis charts. No, I don't care. I will follow the schedule. The schedule is playing amazing so far. Okay, okay, let's go. And you should do your own research. Yes, everyone. Bas Van, thanks again for sharing your knowledge, Wilson. Good night from here. Good night, Bas Van. Kyle, I'm joining Champions Club soon. You're very welcome. Thanks. You're the man, Wilson. Thank you, John. Johnny, please enable super chat so we can send tips. Whoa, that's an interesting thing. A friend said the same. Well, you should monetize everything. And I said, why? And he said, well, the claptraps, the noobs, and all the hackett wagon folks, they do such things. And you should do as well, because if they can do it, why you shouldn't do? And I was taking a look yesterday on the YouTube, and I still need 900 hours of watched content, plus I think 70 new subscribers to reach 1,000 subscribers. Then I will be able to get some to monetize stuff. You guys know I don't know anything about this. This is all of these things are new for me. I have no idea. But yeah, if they are doing, I'm going to do as well. No problem at all. Okay, so Andy, damn, I'm late. No problem. You can watch later. Ru, Ronnie, Kenshin, we are talking about math, folks. Yes, always. Guess works doesn't work at all. I'm joining the GC for sure. You're welcome. King of Fun. If you think XRP is okay, you need to look at Casino Coin. Well, Casino Coin is all the way bad. I saw it a few days ago. It's something that yeah, I'm not touching. Johnny, oh, I didn't know that. Keep going. This channel is going to grow quickly. Well, I hope so, because it's frustrating to see the wrongdoers and people who are clueless and have no idea what they are doing to have like 100 retweets, shares, 10,000, 50,000 subscribers. You know, that's not fair. That's why sometimes I think about leaving the YouTube channel behind. You guys can see most of people, they don't even like. It's like something just to be grateful, you know, spending my time trying to share knowledge, and people even care to like. It's something they can do in a second for free. They don't even care. So it's frustrating. But yeah, let's go. You certainly deserve the tips, Houston. It is a shame to see that people like Mr. Level Up are getting hundreds of dollars But that's all that he can do. He's not profitable. He doesn't trade. He's not a trader. He's not a technical analyst. He's all the way racket. He's filling his bags, and he's such a shame. But yeah. Um, Roroni, Quentinho, obrigado, meu amigo. Thank you for the analysis. You are very welcome. Obrigado. Future Boy, a new all-time high possible before the maximum Solaris. Yes, it is possible, but it's the scenario that we've been talking for. It is possible, but it's unlikely because we are presuming we are going straight up from up, which is somewhat, people not taking profits, no retrace, no pullback, doesn't end well. Okay. John Cardozo, this is Houston, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks. You can add a wallet address, QR code to your video, or address to description. Okay, I will think about it. Thanks for the hint. And guys, I believe this is it. 1 hour long video. We talk about a lot of things here. And yeah, we can take a look for another update here on this topic in the coming days, especially if we go down, which is the scenario that we are looking for. Okay, so guys, thanks again for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for your support, and remember, be grateful. Smash the like button. Okay, that's the least thing you guys can do. Just a second, maybe you should do a few videos busting frequent moon video topics like fractals. Yes, this is something I maybe will work out, maybe, but I can create a side effect. For example, they can rage. Those guys can rage and send their followers to dislike my videos. So I don't know if it's worth it, because I don't even know if it's worth losing my time with their garbage. Mr. Level Up predicted we will moon very soon for the... Yes, it's always mooning on his 1 minute chart. He have like 100 moons daily in every 0.01 cents move upwards. What a joke. You are amazing. Have a great day, Houston. So guys, this is it. Thanks again. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your support. Stay safe. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks again. See ya.